is outreach program from Multi Arts. Every month we are conducting on Saturdays. This month, a wonderful guest to us, Lavanya, her name. I want to give you a small introduction about her. My name is Gayatri. I'm program director in Multi Arts. Sorry, my camera is not working. Sorry for that. Actually, I want to say something about Lavanya. Lavanya Gudali is a 22 years old girl and young change maker from Hyderabad, founder and president of Be the Change, an NGO which aims to uplift underprivileged community. Her major focus is women empowerment, youth empowerment, and quality education. As a part of women empowerment, she creates menstrual health and awareness sessions for the women who reside in dumping yards and slum areas, and she provides sanitary pads for free of cost. Lavanya is a motivational speaker, podcaster, and YouTuber also. She is promoting organ donation, hair donation, and body donation, and she believes in walk the talk and register for body donation at the very young age. Lavanya is running a women's community called She Empowers, where they bring out the inspiring stories of women around us. For her outstanding social work, she got awarded by many reputed organizations and got featured in several print and electronic media. Uh, I want to I want to take the host by Lavanya Garu. Please continue. Over to you, Lavanya.
Thank you so much, Gayatri and team. Am I audible clearly? Am I visible and audible?
Yeah, you're visible.
Okay. Thank you so much for such a lovely words and kind words, I can say. Thanks a lot. Good morning, everybody, whoever there is in the call. It's nice to see you all. Hope everybody is doing good and staying safe at home, because we can see these days how situations going around us. But stay strong, stay safe. That's what I'm trying to tell. So, as Gayatri mentioned, this is Lavanya Gudeli, founder and president of Be the Change. Apart from it, I would like to start with my journey. How did I get into all these things? How did I made myself the self-made woman, and also the positive mindset? Okay, yeah, just a second. Fine. So everybody wants in their life at some or other phase where they want to do something for the society, where they want to contribute towards society, where they want to bring some change, irrespective of their status, irrespective of their backgrounds, irrespective of their social culture and all. So yeah, I'll start with a story where hope you would be getting some insights and takeaways. Okay. So as I mentioned earlier, everybody wants something in their life. We always think about ourselves. We always think about our welfare, our family's welfare, our wishes, our dreams. Like, you know, if we can see a life cycle of a human being, they'll born, they'll go to school, they'll get good marks in the school, then again college, graduation, post graduation. If they want to go for more higher studies, PhD, like this, the cycle continues. Again, the life motto is to getting married, getting kids. After that, again the life cycle repeats with generation and generation. So everybody should think what I'm supposed to do apart from all these things. What is that one purpose which always drives me, which always pushes me? So this is only one factor. When I was in my school days, when I was studying sixth grade, okay, so I was really inspired by one great lady, strong lady, inspiration for world, I can say, Mother Teresa. So I was inspired by her story when I was studying sixth grade. But at the time, I don't have any scope. You know, kids won't have that kind of bravery to come out from their comfort zone. So as days passes, when I came to my graduation, when I was at 19 years, I started this organization with the motto of helping people. I don't have any I don't have any resources back then. I don't have any network back then. I don't have, but only one thing, I wanted to do something. So here I want to mention again a valid point. If you decided strongly, if you want to do something for your life, keeping society everything aside, for this minute, just assume if you are decided, if you want to do something, if you want to start some other startup or homemade business, or if you want to learn some new skill, whatever it may be, if you are really decided here, that will definitely happen. So even I decided like that. So as days passes, it's been 3 years. So I'm into many social causes, social projects. If I'm not believing in myself, I would have not done all these things. You can think how 19 years old girl started the big organization, how she's doing all these things. Only motto is she started believing in herself. So if you also started believing in yourself, everything is possible. It may not possible in overnight, but it's possible. It takes time. So yeah, I started this organization, started forming volunteers, teams, and groups. After that, I got recognized by many people. But still, I was looking for more opportunities where I can create more impact. That's where I started one project called Our Pride, wherein I started going for the slum areas, dumping ads, visiting those people, and also providing sanitary napkins for free of cost. Sometimes what I believe is a kind word from other person, the person next to you, also matters. So we all say we are living in a modern era. We all are grown up with the technology. We all are blessed with many things, but there are lakhs of people, those who are not accessible for basic rights, basic resources. It may be health, it may be education. So that's where I wanted to focus more on slum development. So I started at Right Project. It's been 2 years. We have reached thousands of women in government schools, villages, slum areas, basically. So there, people don't even aware of what the sanitary napkins is. So initially, it was very difficult for me to make them to understand, but consistency matters in every field. So as I go every month, as I interact with them, it becomes very easy. They started understanding. Even I got many positive feedbacks from the women, those who are residing in the slum. So this is the story of my NGO. But is it easy? How did I made it? Is it you know it has taken 5 to 6 minutes to complete this story, but there are many challenges that I had faced. There are many sacrifices, I can say, or the big decision that I made. I don't even know how to unlock the mobile when I was in my graduation. In 2015, I guess my dad gifted me a smartphone for the first time when I was in BTech first year. I don't even know how to unlock. I came from a very uneducated family, but my parents gave me the best and the best ever life. So I don't even know how to unlock the mobile. I don't even know how to utilize the social media. But you can see now the drastic change, the massive transformation in me. When I conduct many webinars, I'll teach people how to use social media effectively. Okay, so how did this happen? It's all it's all because I started believing myself. Again, I can't I can stress this enough, because believing in yourself is what matters. Because if you are not believing in yourself, nobody can help you. Nobody can come and tell you, like, Lavanya, you are good at social cause, you will definitely create miracles, you'll definitely create impact among the people. Nobody is going to come and tell you. You have to choose. You have to find your inner potential. You have to find what you need, what you need in the society, what you need. What happened during this journey, this is what happened. So then there would be some challenges. Whatever field you have chosen, there won't be any way where all the flowers will flow around. It's not like that. So if you start believing yourself, though, so the advantage of being positive, the advantage of believing yourself is whenever some challenges comes in, whenever some challenges comes in your way, you'll just ignore it. But the normal people, the people, those who are always hesitate to take risk, those who are always hesitate to moving one step further, they'll always take challenges into art and ed. They'll stop there itself. So this is the advantage. You must start believing in yourself. Then only definitely you will achieve your goals and dreams. Exclusively the women, girls and women, because we can see, though we all are empowered, most of the women in the society are not accessible to the good resources and opportunities. So how can we create that identity for ourselves? How can we create opportunities for ourselves? And women need to be definitely independent, irrespective of their status. We, these days, internet has gave definitely a lot of multiple opportunities. So we have to explore that. I'm interested in doing service for the people, but you're definitely interested in some other thing, fashion or technology. So just go for it. Don't ever take advices from the people just telling that if you're leaving your job, if you're starting some startup, you'll definitely fail. Don't ever take that, because until unless you take that risk, you won't taste that success experience. Okay, so you have to taste that success experience. If you want to taste that success, you had to go through all these challenges, because until unless you have been through challenges, you won't know the real meaning of success. So just listen to your heart, listen to your dreams, listen to your goals, because those will teach you the right path, the correct path, where it will lead you to the correct place where you want it to be. So that's what I wanted to do. So we all have fears. For example, somebody has a fear of talking to people, somebody has a fear of speaking on a stage, somebody has a fear of a lot of fears around, irrespective of gender, women or men. So how can we overcome all these fears? Even initially, when I started this organization, I was too young at 18. I was 18 or 19 years old then. I was invited for uh, one big event wherein audience or 5,000, I guess. I have a content in my mind, but I had a lot of fear back then by seeing all those people. So how did I overcome it? Only one self-talk I started implementing, practicing is, my vision, my passion is greater than my fears. If I'm afraid of seeing all these people, if I stopped here, I could have tell some excuses and I can dropped out from that talk. But I didn't do that. I started talking to myself. So you have to also, the positive self-talk is also important, because you be the person to encourage yourself. As I mentioned earlier, nobody is going to come and nobody is going to come and tell you that you're beautiful, you're great, you're talented, you can do it, come on. Nobody gonna tell you. You have to tell, you have to play a real role, you have to encourage yourself, you have to be the counselor, you have to be the great teacher for yourself, because you know you're the best, you know you're the best. So only one thing that pushed me back then is, I want to spread my experience, my journey. I want to uh, let the people know the importance of social cause. Then I stepped into stage. Those all are very professionals and all, 4,000 to 5,000 people. So once I started talking to those, just fear gone. So what I'm trying to say is, if you have some fear, if you have fear of talking to people, if you have fear of writing, fear of doing anything, XYZ things, you can name it. The list is gone. Just do that. Do that twice and prove them wrong. Whoever tells that you are unable to do this, that's all I used to do. If somebody Somebody tells you can't do this, you're unable to do this, I'll definitely do that, because I want to prove people that if a person decides, irrespective of gender, they'll definitely achieve whatever they want, because that power as within, that power is already equipped in us. So we have to think in that way. So then overcoming fears, overcoming all these things. Okay, so sometimes we'll get a lot of negativity comments, I can say, or a discouragement from family, or discouragement from our loved ones, discouragement from people around us. How can we overcome all those negative talk or negative discouragements? Again, the thing is same. If your goal is greater than all those negative things, just question yourself. Whenever somebody criticizes you, whenever somebody tells negative about you, when somebody is trying to pull you down, if somebody trying to tell you that you're not worthy, don't answer them, don't try to prove them wrong, but question yourself. If I achieve this dream, if I achieve this goal, how these people will react? The same person will only come and clap, right? So you have to think the long term success, the long term goals, not like the short term criticism, that short term discouragement. Again and again I can stress of these words. Nobody is going to come and save you. Nobody is going to come and, some people might be our parents and our siblings, near and dear ones, might or might not encourage or discourage, but the person is going to be with you ever is you, not others. So just believe in yourself. Whenever some negative talks comes in, cross in your mind, just question yourself and imagine your success, know your purpose, then definitely all those negative talks will disappear. Yes, now, okay, I started believing in myself, I started overcoming challenges. Okay, now you can question yourself. Though I'm a positive person, though I'm a positive mindset, sometimes uh, our mental condition, it may be financially or relationship wise or in business wise, there would be multiple things, no? So sometimes our energy gets drained, right? We think we all multitasker, we can do anything. Yes, that's true, but sometimes our energy gets drained and we can't do anything. We'll just sit idle and we'll think what happens next. Then also same thing, one formula is for all. Okay, so then also you need to think, if I waste my time now, if I waste thinking about my problems. And again, one more thing, the more you focus on your problems, you will definitely generate more of it. The more you focus on your success, you'll absolutely create the more of success than failures. So what do you want? It's your turn to choose. It's your turn to recognize the fact that what I'm supposed to do, what I'm supposed to work on, what I'm supposed to achieve, what I'm supposed to. So you have to question yourself. So in the journey, during these 3 years only, I had been through a lot of challenges. It's not, the beautiful pictures that we see. There might be some sleepless nights, there might be some criticism, but I started overcoming all those, whatever I shared, by questioning myself. Whenever some negative comment, negative talk, negative thing comes to me, I'll just smile at myself. I'll question myself. Is this my long-term result? Is this my long-term success? What I'm supposed to focus? I'll question myself. Then everything goes so, because every person has many phases, many shades in them, positive, negative, success, failure, sad, happiness. Okay. No emotion can sustain in long run, right? If you are happy, you'll be happy for few minutes, right? If you are sad, you'll be sad for few minutes. But if you remain sad, if you remain in that negative mode, no one gonna help you. You have to come out from that. Crying or getting into depression, getting into stress, it's not a mistake. Okay, we all humans, we all get that kind of emotion. Crying is a good thing. Okay, but you have to come out from that zone. You have to recognize the fact that these all emotions are not permanent one. It might be happiness or sad. So whatever comes in, it's it stay for few minutes or few hours. Then only you'd able to achieve your goals and dreams. Okay, so don't ever take negative things into mind, negative comments into mind. Again and again, I'm saying, because if some person started doubting herself or himself, doubting their potential, they'll just collapse their career. They'll just collapse all their dreams. We can see many people who are getting suicide, many people who are ending their lives. It's all because of mindset. If you're doing good, if you're doing bad, it's all because of mindset. So we should be like watchmen at gate. Our mind is a building or palace. We should watch what kind of thoughts it comes in, what kind of words are we are speaking out. Then only you'll become the perfect person. And also, the word perfect came right. So I wanted to share something. We always wanted people to be perfect, good, uh, getting success always. Whenever we see imperfect people in our term, what we say, we start criticize, we start judgment, right? Again, I'm saying never ever judge anybody. However, wrong things they are doing, however, harm they are creating to you, never ever judge, because everybody has a story, everybody has their own perspective, everybody has their own journey. We don't know, right? So never judge somebody, never criticize somebody, because think, if you are in their place, how do you react? So forgiving is the best thing that you could ever done. So start forgiving themselves. And also, the last thing I want to share is start loving yourself. I'll always speak about self-love. Most of the people don't understand self-love is different, ego, pride is different. People think that self-love is nothing but keeping ourselves fast and dominating others. It's not like that, because self-love is something wherein you'll keep yourself as a first priority, wherein you will understand your purpose, you'll understand your calling for this life. You never hesitate to ask, you never hesitate to start new journey, learn new things. Okay, so then definitely you'll be in a right path, right? So start loving yourself. That's what I wanted to share. Again and again I can say, start believing yourself, because I can say enough, because I know how does it feel when you start believing yourself. Because in my tough times I started believing in myself, and then the rest has been changed. So that's what I wanted to share. So I want to show some glimpse or a short video wherein my activities and the short journey has been recorded there. So yeah, so hope somebody got some insight, some inspiration from the video, because sometimes when I watch back to that video, I'll only doubt myself, is it me? Because it's not a simple journey and it's not easy journey. There are many efforts and many, yeah, okay. So yes, and also last aspect I want to speak is give back to the society. Whoever, you might be CEO, you might be volunteer, you might be a student, you might be running a family, homemaker, whatever it might be. Just think, in a day or in a week or in a month, whenever it's possible for you. Just do small social activities. Sometimes whenever you're going on the road, you're seeing some blind person, okay, so you just gave your hand, you just help them to cross the road. That's also great charity. You need not to start organization, you need not to start all the things, okay. So that's also great social service. So just sometimes talking to your parents, giving them support, also social service. Social service starts from your family, from you. It's not like going out or helping people, it's not like that. Service is nothing but the bringing change from within first. As a person you have to change yourself. As a person you have to change yourself first, then you have to change your family, then you have to come to the society. So habituate little things, giving food to the needy. At least one packet cost 40 to 50 rupees. Just once in a week, 50 rupees might not be matter for you. Once in a week, just give food to the needy or beggars on the road. So these small acts matters a lot. So start involving yourself in voluntary activity. And also if anybody want to volunteer with us, most welcome. You can contact me for any support. We are there for you. So this is the thing I want to share. So the last thing, we have only one life. We can see most of the people, I'll become emotional when I take this statement. Okay, we have only one life. Most of the people are not there today. Most of the people are fighting on the beds. It's not any negativity or discouragement, but it always remembers our purpose, right? So we are alive. So what are we doing? What is our purpose? Just after this call, I want all of you to question yourself. Is it my purpose? Is it my calling? Am I fulfilling my calling? So question yourself. We have only one life. Just live the life fullest. And again, I can say, aspire to inspire before you expire. Thank you so much.
Yeah, they are wonderful words by Lavanya. Actually, very inspiring in this very young age. You are doing very, I mean, even experience, I mean, older people also not doing like this. You are very young and doing very great job actually. I
Thank
too
you.
first time saw the video. I saw the clippings only, but I saw the video, complete video, whatever you have done the thing. Thank you so much for coming to Multi Arts. And one more thing, I want to listen from yours. Say that say that sentence. Straightway light disco something. Say the. I mean,
Yes.
what is that? Just I want to know.
Yes. It really like disco is not only my favorite thing. This becomes favorite thing for favorite title for many people. Actually, 2 days ago, I have seen one of my friend. I mean, some classmate or friend, some random friend. Her name Monica. She kept WhatsApp about section wherein we'll keep some status. No, it's not WhatsApp stated. It's WhatsApp about session wherein we'll keep some positive quotes and all. So I just opened there. Straight Valley Light Disco is there. I was shocked. She's very she's not in touch with me. It's been 2 years. I just checked her number. Then also another volunteer also they keep Straight Valley Light. I didn't understand. When I start this is a podcast, and also we have a page wherein I'll post my writings. So the Straight Valley Light Disco, which means criticism or happiness, everything comes in our life, right? So we have to think in a positive way. Whatever happiness or sadness, you have to you should not get the things into mind. మన అంటుంటాం తెలుగులో లైట్లే ఓకే. సో whenever you take the things as a light, your life becomes bright. So yes, so everything whichever comes to you, you have to take it light in the sense you should not take those things into art, and you should not keep depressing stress over things. Just go with flow, believe in yourself, everything. So that's the meaning behind Straight Valley Light Disco.
Fine.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. That is very beautiful line. Actually, straight really sometimes right తీసుకో విన్నాను ఇది ఇక్కడది లైట్ తీసుకో ఏంటి డిఫరెంట్గా ఉంది అనుకున్నా బట్ వెరీ డిఫరెంట్ అండ్ వెరీ ఐ మీన్ ఇన్నోవేటివ్ లైక్ దట్ ఓకే అండ్ ఎనీవన్ వాంట్స్ టు సే ఎనీథింగ్ అమృత గారు ఆర్
Yeah.
ప్రసాద్ గారు
Yeah, one question to Lavanya. Where is your organization and how you are conducting all these things and how it is going?
Yes, our organization is based out of Hyderabad, but we also do
Mhm.
activities in different areas. Yes, our organization is based out of Hyderabad. You can check.
So what kind of volunteering you are expecting?
So yes, nowadays we are not going much into offline things. Yesterday also I went to slum, I did sanitary distribution. So volunteering in terms of we need your time wherein if you're good at social media managing, if you're good at poster making, if you're good at conducting webinars, we have a multiple opportunities as in volunteer. So just write to us if you're interested. We'll just revert back with the requirement.
So I can understand whatever your motto and I can give the webinars whenever required.
Yes.
So where I have to contact?
Just take my contact from I'll drop my contact in the chat box if needed.
Okay,
Just
you can
text.
drop it off.
Anybody can contact me, not only for volunteering, for any support, blood requirements, or in this COVID also we are supporting. So yes, that is my WhatsApp number. I'll be just a single message away. You all can connect me. Okay.
So right now, may I know what your profession?
I'm into multiple things, but I'm completely into these NGO space only. I'm full-time social worker, I can say. I'm also collaborated with some other big organization and working there also. So it's completely, I'm a social entrepreneur.
Okay, so you finished your BTech?
Actually, I didn't finish my BTech. That's another story. I did my BSc Electronics as in correspondent.
Okay, okay, fine.
Yes.
Where are you staying right now?
I stay in Hyderabad, Banjara Hills.
Okay, fine. Okay.
Yes. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. Nice motive, Lavanya.
Thank you. Thank you. So yeah, anybody wants to ask anything, most welcome, or just drop a message to my WhatsApp number. I really look forward to work with more new people and help more new people. And thank you, Multi Arts. I personally also know Veena Garu. She also a very inspiring person. She also started as a student, I guess. So now it's been expanding and spreading across. So thank you so much, Veena Garu and Gayatri and Multi Arts team. My best wishes. We always can work together. I'm looking forward. Thank you.
Yeah, okay. Thank you so much. Thank you for your words and very inspirational. And whoever listen these your words, maybe they will start a donation. Actually, surely we will upload in YouTube also. If anyone wants to look at that there also. Yeah,
Sure.
Thank you so much, Lavanya from Veena Garu also.
Thank you.
She is not able
Thank
to.
you. Yes, can understand. Thank you.
Okay, I will wind up the session. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yes. Thank you.